off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over.
Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to fill up Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Denver. Whoa. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working. I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. From the gun on third. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And pick up 3 or maybe 4. Cole Bishop up to make the play. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. His first touchdown this year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over now for the second time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years, it feels like things change a little bit. Right now, it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad backs, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat them.
On second down, Richardson. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And they'll take this down inside 35. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4.
They'll run the draw with Cook. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
It's third and
They'll run the sneak. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
that's good for Bills. First down.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And in motion is Coleman. Throwing on second. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, Richardson. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Bills will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Campbell. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation. On that right side, here for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Escaping to his left. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
It's a gain of 29.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver. in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They hand it to Gibbs. And he is not going to get it right. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Broncos. They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now this time they'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
On the go. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, Richardson. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. And solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a to snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level...
Oh, and trouble, and down he goes!
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Flushed to his right. There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive. And he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
Come on. Hey! 65.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for a Bills 1st down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. To the goal line and in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Bills will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now give up the middle. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Ronnie Hickman is there on the stop.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. The ball comes out. And I think a Bronco player was able to get in there. He was. So Denver keeps possession of the football. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. one of the longest field goals in NFL history. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he will kick this one across into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Denver.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go now. Ready.
Now Richardson. That's taken in. It's James Cook. 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Richardson. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Bills cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. Well, this would be something from an impossible distance.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, come on.
On first down, it's Richardson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Rolling to the left. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
That's good for the Broncos. First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Let's go. Gibbs. And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th. And this is caught! Wow! The decision to go pays off! Touchdown, Broncos. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Head coach Sean McDermott there as the Bills get set for their next possession. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. That sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Ready.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. The Bills bringing on the punt team. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense headed back to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10.
Let's go.
That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
39-yard line. Cowboy 80.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, they need 3.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Here now, third and 5. Throwing now from the gun. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Down Denver. His 4th TD grab of the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The extra point is good. And the Broncos will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. He'll find Shakir open right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. They'll set up the screen to Cook. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. From the 43, here's second down and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. This third and 6.
It's now third down and 6.
Here we go. Ready.
On play action, Richardson. He's looking deep for Shakir. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Ready.
In motion, Shakir. on fourth down. Richardson. And he's going to go down. They get him behind the line. Can't take a sack there. It's a turnover on down.
Ready up.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good. Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First down and goal.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
Pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He gets it to go. Broncos will open it up even further. Here in fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Now a shotgun. Richardson. Into the hands of Coleman.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. This pressure is relentless. They get him again. The Bills bringing on their punting unit as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted penalty.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitching catch. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively, it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, Richardson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for the Bills. First down.
Looking to throw, Richardson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard
On the
line.
set. Ready, go. Hop.
A carry for Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
60 devices. Go.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Richardson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Throwing is Richardson. A ball deep for the end zone. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. That's caught left side by Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for the Broncos.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now, faking the give, flush to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the sack keepers. This ball game is over. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory.